What's up, guys? It's Steve, back in the robe for another late night video. As you could see, puzzle's been pushed to the side. Today we got our PS3 controller, and you might have guessed it, or you might have just read the title of this video and guessed that we're going to be talking about Google Stadia today. And the reason for the PS3 controller today is because that's the controller that I've been using. I recently sold my PS4 and didn't know if this PS3 controller was going to work, and Google Stadia randomly released the fact that they were going to be basically giving their free premium version for 2 months. So I was trying to find out ways to do it. I didn't know that you could use a keyboard and a mouse, so I was freaking out. I tried it out. It worked with the keyboard and the mouse, but I'm just not used to it. I'm used to consoles. So luckily I had this handy dandy PS3 controller, and it turns out that it actually works really well. So we got to praise them for that, because they could have just forced us all to use their Stadia controller. They didn't, and I'm very happy about that. So I'll show you a little bit about how Stadia works, how great it is. I'm honestly loving it. Spoiler alert. I'll show you, just how easy it is to get in. So we'll go to this Chrome browser here on the Pixelbook Go. If you want to check out my first impressions video of that, or if you're interested in video editing on a Chromebook, you can check out the links in the description below. If that's not your cup of tea, well, maybe video games are. So like I said, let's check it out here. So we're gonna go to Stadia. I'm gonna just write Stadia login. Let's try and find it on, there it is. So we're gonna open it up. We got the Stadia logo. Look at that. I mean, I'm so freaking happy with this user interface. Google did an amazing job. These are my games. You got the store up in the top left. And there it is. We got some pro discounts for pro members. Yeah. We got a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2. We got some Doom, The Division. So there's quite a few games. For a launch. They didn't launch too long ago, so for now I'm pretty happy with it. There's a lot of people complaining. I don't know what they're complaining about. Google's one of the first to try out this concept, and I think they did a great job. I'll show you that, because if we just want to jump into a game, I'll go home and we'll just try to jump into Destiny 2. So let's say we would have logged in, we would show up straight on Destiny 2, press the play button, and we're in. It's just that simple. And basically, I also played with friends, and I was worried that playing with friends would maybe mess up the stream or something like that, but it absolutely did not. Everything went super smooth. So I'm actually really happy this happened. So the one issue that I have been having, I haven't had any glitches in terms of performance, but once in a while I do try to start Destiny, and it starts up and it doesn't end up actually bringing me into the game. It seems to just happen when it's like this. It happens with every game, so it won't let me into any game. I think it just doesn't think that I have the internet connection to do it in that moment, so it just drops me out. But normally, if this happens again, I'll just go back to the main page, I'll refresh, and I won't have the problem again, likely for hours. So it is a bit of an issue, but it hasn't really bothered me too much, because it's really easy to fix. I just have been refreshing and it fixed the problem. So hopefully we could get in here so I could show you the video. If not, I'll just cut forward and we'll look at it from there. In the meantime, it's probably a good time to talk about the offerings. So they're giving us 2 months for free. During those 2 months, we get Stadia Pro, which allows us to stream in 4K. It gives us access to surround sound. We're getting pro discounts. We're getting free games, which is pretty cool, for free for the next 2 months. it's a great time for them to do this because of this whole Roni situation. So pretty smart on their part. So this doesn't seem to be working. So what we'll do is we'll hold escape here, which is how you back out of a game. It backs you out. I'm gonna just refresh, and hopefully that'll take care of the issue as it has in the past. I mean, I really love this image at the start. I find it beautiful. Yeah, you see, there you go. So it's saying basically my internet connection right now isn't good enough, which is very strange because I've been playing it all day and it's been great. So let's check it again. Let's see if it works this time. Still not working. So let's just go back to Stadia. Now, I do love Google, but like, there's no getting around this. It's a fairly new product. There are some bugs, but I was able to play for hours today without any issues. So before you guys look at this, and I don't want to cut this out. I want you to see exactly what's going on. So I'm not going to cut it out, but we'll try another game in the meantime. Oh, this one seems like it might work. So yeah, overall, it's been excellent. It's asking me if I want to exit out of Destiny 2. I'm going to press OK. And yeah, so I'm not gonna cut anything out that shouldn't be cut out. So you guys see exactly what you're getting into with this. We'll see right here. This one seems like it's going to be opening up. This is, I believe, the first game that Google made. Like their first developed game. Okay, so even this isn't working. So that's extremely unfortunate. But it did happen to me one other time today. So what I'm going to just do at this point, I'll just close this whole Chrome browser. I'll open up another one. We'll go to Stadia, login again. Now, if you're someone who can't handle anything going wrong at all, then, you know, don't buy Stadia. But what's great about it right now is that it's free. It's free. You should absolutely try it. When it works well, it's honestly amazing. The experience I had with my friends today was great. And, you know, I look forward to keep using it. Hopefully in a state that allows me to actually play games and not get in like this. So maybe the servers are just overloaded right now. I'm not really sure what's going on. Let's see what happens. So yeah, and I just want to say that the screen on the Pixelbook Go, it has been nice enough for me to enjoy the game. I really would love to see what the 4K version of this screen looks like, although I still don't think it's worth spending the money on. Okay. I still don't think it's worth spending the money on the 4K screen, but I'm sure it's beautiful, and I'm sure it was made with Stadia in mind, if I had to guess. Oh, so maybe we're in. Seems that way. Nope. So we can't get in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just zoom it forward, and once I get it working, I'll basically start recording again. So sorry about this, guys, but as you can see, there still are some issues. Okay, so it's working now. Let's show you how this is supposed to go down. So you see now, I don't know if you could see the light. I'm player 2 for some reason. I guess the keyboard is player 1. Yeah, so it's opening like normal, like you would expect. Let's get the cursor out of the way. Controller linked. I pressed X, and it should be ready. So I'm still player 2, so I'll always be player 2, it seems like. And it's just loading. So we're going to be in, the controller's going to work, and I'll show you how little input lag I actually have. So look at this. I can't even see a lag. Now let's load in. While that's happening, I want you guys to just to know that I started off by playing on 4K settings, and it didn't go so well, at least with my internet connection, which is 50 gigabytes a second. I did the Stadia test, and that's what it gave me. So it wasn't working great. I settled it back at 1080p. I didn't go down to 720p. I did 1080p, and it's been great. It's been great at 1080p. I mean, you saw before I couldn't get into the game, but now that I'm in the game, I highly doubt I'm gonna have any issues. And it's gonna be smooth pretty much the whole way through. So that's pretty impressive. I know we had some issues, but I'm telling you, just give it a shot. Once you get in there, you'll realize this is actually really great platform, and if they can just make a couple of minor changes and tweaks so that we don't have those issues getting in, it's going to be great. So I'll show you the input lag. I mean, I don't even see it. I don't see a lag at all. It plays like a dream. Literally, I had a PS4 Pro. I don't miss it. This plays absolutely great, and I played with other people. Like I said, it worked great. I think you guys should really check it out, and props to Google for this. I really hope they keep it up. I really hope they don't cancel this project like they have some other projects in the past. I just really hope this really becomes a full platform with their own games. We need some Naughty Dog games. We need a big developer. We need Google to open a studio that starts pumping out some great games, and this platform can really blow up. I also tested it on my phone. It worked great, but the only thing I haven't tried is on a TV with a Chromecast, because I don't have a Chromecast Ultra. I plan to order a Stadia controller and maybe a Chromecast Ultra as well, and we could do an update video on how that goes, but I heard it actually works better on a Chromecast Ultra, so I'm sure it's going to go great, because this is going absolutely great. So that's pretty much it. If you guys want me to do anything else, or you want to see any other games or anything specific about Google Stadia, please let me know. I love doing these videos. I love Google Stadia, so I wouldn't mind playing or recording anything about it, and I just really appreciate you guys watching. So thanks guys, and as usual, have a nice night.